was cargo day. The ferry's arrival was announced over the island's emergency alert system. So we fast forward to 2 days later. It was the day after the second typhoon since our arrival, and we were greeted with a calm morning on Chichijima. I called up to the second floor while I cooked bacon and eggs in the cafe's kitchen. Emily! Would you give me a hand in the cafe? A few moments later, Emily came down from the second floor. Oh, you're back in your dress in your school uniform, yeah, because she's going back. Oh, so you're wearing that outfit. Yeah, back to where we first met in this attire. Emily was dressed in the same school uniform she had worn when she came to the island. She would be taking the ferry home after lunch, so she had already packed up. We still weren't open, so Emily looked at me in confusion. Take this breakfast plate out to that customer. Oh, that customer! yeah, Emily's dad. Pretty sure. A middle-aged man sat out on the shop's terrace. Yeah. The middle-aged man. Now, see, Chinami? Now, what did I tell you about being suspicious with him? Hey, you shouldn't be suspicious with him, okay? He's Emily's dad, okay? Stop being suspicious. He was still being carefully watched by Chinami. That's her dad, Chinami. Here we go again. I grabbed Chinami by her shirt collar and led her to the bar counter. That's her dad, you idiot! Yeah, Papa, no? He's been here for a while, watching over you. The older man lowered his head, a bit embarrassed. The shy smile on his face betrayed how happy he was to see his daughter, in spite of how complicated their home life was now. They're really complicated. Emily? Emily took the tray over to her father. Emily casted, or rather cast, I don't think there's a past tense called casted, but yeah. Emily cast a worried glance in my direction, clearly confused as to how to treat her customer father. But I was busy making my own breakfast, and I pretended not to see, or to notice, not to notice. I didn't want to intrude. Okay, Chinami, you deserve something. You should shut up. Would you be quiet? I'll get you something to eat, but if I do, you can't say another word. Can't you hear what Emily just said? That guy is her father, you idiot. Let them have their peace, okay? This is an important moment. The father sat eating his breakfast uncomfortably as Emily watched him, looking even more uncomfortable. The silence stretched on forever. You're being a nuisance here, Shinami. Can you get out of here? It's called French toast. It's a simple dish, so it'll be easy to add to the menu. French toast, nice. Yeah. While we were having our own meals, the older man finished up his bacon, eggs, and toast. He gulped down his cold coffee as if trying to wash away the awkwardness. You're gonna pay? He took an envelope out of his pocket and put it on the table. Then he hurried out of the cafe. Where are you going? It's all the fees, to pay for your expenses or your stay here. Emily opened the envelope. Inside was a letter and 2 photographs. So So basically, Hiroki made some arrangements with Emily's dad, right? And then, okay, put those 2 photographs inside the envelope, and then also with that letter. Emily unfolded the letter.
Emily, 君は私の娘だ。今までも、これからも。
I think what is going to happen next, let me just try to predict. What's going to happen next is probably just before Emily and her dad, bought the ferry to go back home. Chisa then comes rushing in. Hey, I found the ring! Thanks to Finn. Probably. If that's the case, I'll be so overjoyed. Okay, but that's just my speculation, but I really like that to happen. I'm pretty sure we will find the ring eventually, but how it's going to happen, yeah, that's the big question. Man, this is so sad. You're gonna make Emily cry. Oh no. Emily stared at the letter, her face a mixture of joy and sadness. Next, she removed the pictures from the envelope. Yeah, I took them. She turned to me. French toast is fine and all, but if we really want to join the young crowd, I think pancakes would be better. Well, that's kind of true, I guess. Pancakes cater more to kids than French toast. That's true, yes. I love French toast more than pancakes though. Chinami's just there enjoying the French toast. Emily had already seen the subject of the first photo. I want to raise this child you're carrying as my own. It was the letter. The next picture was the second page of the letter. What does it say? And it read, もし女の子ならエミリという名前はどうだろう。君のお腹の子は海の恵みのような子だから。So it's actually your foster dad who named you Emily. You didn't have a name yet originally. This is really touching. Yeah. Emily stared at the letter in the pictures. Tears welled up in her eyes. Yeah, I also want to cry right now. It's so touching, it's so heartwarming. Emily clutched the letter and the pictures to her heart. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Her voice quivered as she tried to speak. Yeah, this is consolation. But it will still be best if we can actually find a ring, which actually Finn found, I'm pretty sure. Emily hurried back into the house. Chinami, you're too young to understand this. These are tears of joy. I don't think there's anything more I can do for her, I said as I smiled sadly. I was able to bring her family just a little closer together in the end, and that would be enough. A little closer, but not enough. We need the ring. Come on, Finn. I'm pretty sure we're going. Yes, the day when Chisa Rush comes over to say, "Hey, I found the ring." All right. This is the moment. And it seems like there's drums playing in the background. Interesting. Barry was waiting at Futami Port to be carrying back all of the vacationers who had finished their summer holidays. The sound of taiko drums filled the air as people gathered to send the visitors off in the traditional style. Nice. I always like this kind of traditional style thingy.
Ogasawara 名物島民によるお見送りだよ。
Quite a tradition.
毎回なの？
Yeah.
そう、毎回。遠くまで来てくれてありがとうって。
In addition to the regular ferry, cruise ships stopped at Futami. So this tradition was, as Chisa said, quite famous.
この後、出港していく定期船をたくさんのクルーザーで追いかけるのよ。
Oh, interesting.
おう、
It's fine. A bunch of boats and commercial yachts were waiting to follow the ferry out to sea. It was all a way for the islanders to show their gratitude and offer a bit more fun as people left. Huh? Emily didn't seem to be in the mood. Well, yeah. Here I thought Chisa's going to come rushing by. Oh, I know what's going to happen. Bean's going to be like, you, and then he throws the ring forward. Yeah, right at the last minute, you know, just before Emily boards the ship, Bean throws the ring, somehow spits the ring out of his mouth.
まだ時間あるじゃない。ありがとう、チサ。でも、必ずメールするから。
Don't forget me, you know.
絶対だよ。これっきりなんて嫌だからね。
元気でな、エミリーちゃん。
お元気で美しい金髪のお姉
Come on,
さん。
Shinami, she has a name. But okay, beautiful blonde lady. It's good too.
みんなも元気で。
Emily waved, a smile tugging at her lips.
ほら、ヒロキも。
Well, I'm in a relationship with her, so it's gonna be me who's gonna be pain the most. feel hurt the most because, yeah, at this point we're the closest to her. Yeah. After a small push from Chisa, I stood in front of Emily. Emily, take care of yourself over there. Be sure to keep in touch with me.
あなたも。
Oh yeah, but she said she's going back to America, right? But we're still gonna keep this long distance relationship, are we? Come on. Come on, Finn. Come on, why didn't we find the ring at that time? Oh man. Come on. Why so sad?
じゃあね。
No, Jane! I don't want Jane! No! Emily boarded the ship with little more than a bag. There was still a lot of time before departure though.
行っちゃった。なんだかあっさりなのに。
Expeditious.
さあ、こっちも船を出す準備するか。チサ、ヒロ、乗ってくだろ。
Well, yeah.
どうする？
I'm fine here. Yeah, I think we should stay put here. Because what if Finn actually comes by? Yeah. I left the port, shoulders slumped. I worked out in the cafe parking lot, cleaning off the outrigger canoe so that I could return it to Ryota. Yes. Because Finn said that the ring is stuck somewhere in this canoe, right? We're gonna find the ring here. Yeah. Because he sensed it. He sensed that a ring is stuck to the canoe. So we're gonna find it here. Yes. And we could. Yes. Yes. It had really been a huge help this summer.
それ、今やること。
Yes, I need to. Because I'm gonna find the ring. It's gonna be right there at the canoe. Well, I am headed home on the next ship. Better now than later. I sprayed water over the propped up canoe and brushed furiously at the dirt on the hull.
いいの？あんなお別れで。
No, I'm not.
じゃあ。
No one told me saying goodbye would be this hard and painful. I was always the one leaving, so I didn't realize. All my visits to the island had always been as a guest. I had never really given any thought to the warm welcome and goodbyes I had received.
今頃気づいたか。
Yeah. Now I get how you feel, Chisa. Huh?
なんでもない。
Yeah, I totally get what she meant. Yeah, we played Chisa, so we know.
好きだったんでしょ、あの子のこと。
But that's why it's so hard. I'll probably never see her again. Emily and I couldn't exactly say see you next time. Come on now, just get the ring ready! Making such a promise was frightening. Besides, memories faded and things would change. The distance between us would be too great for such a simple promise to survive. Yeah, I mean, well, there's cases of long distance relationships surviving, but this is too long of a distance. Yeah, American and Japan, even though there's Skype and all that, but you know, we can't really see each other physically.
じゃあさ、行くなって引き止めるとか。
Well, is that gonna work unless we find a ring? What? That would never work.
そう？まあ、そうだよね。
If only I believed in things like fate. You better believe, because the ring's right there, in the ship, in the canoe. If only I could believe that no matter how far away or what the future brings, our love was strong enough to survive. Then we would be able to finish this grand adventure together. But just when we had found our treasure, the lost engagement ring, it had slipped right from our fingertips. It's just right in front of you. That's why you know Machiko said earlier that, you know, that's why some things are just right in front of you. It's literally right in front of you. Our treasure was lost forever. You know, Grandma said the weirdest thing.
妙なことって？
She said the risks you take on your adventures aren't always obvious right away. Precisely, she's really right, no? I wonder what she was trying to tell me. It wasn't very nice of her to mess with me while I was really feeling down. My expression dour, I went back to cleaning the canoe. Here we go. But then, da. Winker. I noticed something. Huh? At first I thought it was just sunlight reflected off of a puddle. But upon closer inspection, the light continued to glimmer off of something caught in gold thread.
どうしたの？
I found the ring! Nothing. What do you mean nothing? I looked in the direction of Futami Port. The ferry's still there, right?
もうそろそろだね。
I took off.
ちょっとヒロキ、どこ行くの？
We're going up the... Yes! We found the ring! Finally! I reached the port just as the ferry was taking off.
あ、ヒロ兄。
Where's Ryota?
りょうたなら。
Ryota was just boarding his family's fishing boat.
どうしたのよ、ヒロキ。
We have to go after Emily!
はぁ？追いかけてどうすんの？もう船出ちゃってるよ。
Let me show you what this is. I don't know, but it can't end like this. I ran over to Ryota.
あ、ヒロじゃねえか。どうした？
Let me on!
あ、いいぜ。チサも乗るか？
あ、チナはバスでもう限界なんで帰ります。
Come on now, Chinami, don't be a spoil spot.
よし、行く
I'm gonna
ぜ。
show her the ring.
どうかお気をつけて。
Come on, you can do this. Show Emily the ring. Crowd of boats and commercial yachts followed after the ferry. The passengers on the ferry looked out towards the boats and waved. The tourists really enjoyed the celebratory send-off. This send-off is often what brought people back to the island. A lot of visitors to the Ogasawara Islands were repeats. Come on now. That's why, Hiroki, you have better tank. Actually, you know, no, really, you have better tank Finn later. No? Finn was the one who wanted to tell you that the ring is there, but like seriously, come on, we have better tank Finn later. Okay, Emily! I yelled at the top of my lungs, but there was no sign of her.
あの子、船室に入っちゃったんじゃないかな。見送られるの辛そうだったし。
Can we like? Oh yeah, she doesn't have her phone right now.
携帯持ってるなら。
Precisely. Chisa was getting impatient. Emily, please come out. The The ferry would keep its speed down until it reached the open sea. But most of the boats trailing the ferry had already stopped, and people from the boats started diving into the sea. That was the climax of the send-off. The tourists leaving the island applauded as they watched. Finn! Thank you, Finn! Just then a single dolphin leapt from the sea. It was Finn! The ferry's passengers got even more excited at the performance. More passengers gathered to watch. Then... Emily! Yes! Emily! Emily had probably come out after hearing that Finn was doing a show. Emily! I screamed until I thought my throat would burst, my arms flailing like crazy. Yes, Emily! It looked like Emily had noticed us, but she was too far away to hear me. As she stood there staring at us with a puzzled expression, I raised up the item I had found in the canoe. Oh. Yes, Emily, that's the ring you've been looking for. Yes! Yes! She noticed it! Come on, Emily! I don't think she can just jump out of the ferry, right? Come back to me! Yes. It was a platinum ring, sparkling in the sun. The engagement ring that Emily had lost. So what happened was when we were going back up the shore, right, she dropped the ring but it got stuck in the canoe. Thank goodness, man. Thank God. Thank God. There was no way she could see the tiny ring from there, but she could see the sparkle, right? But even so, she seemed to realize what was in my hand. I swear I'll get it to you. I'll bring it to you. I'll maybe like, you know, send a letter with the ring inside. Yeah, to you. Yeah. Just tell me your address when you get back home, okay? Wait, is she going to jump off the ship? As I had been making my oath, Emily had started climbing up onto the ship's handrail. We need to save her now. Emily? Emily leapt into the sea. Ryota! Yeah, we need to save her. Yes, we brought Emily back. Because I was thinking Emily is going to jump off the ship, but she really did. I had a feeling she's going to jump, but you know, but the impossible really happened. She jumped off the ship. Nice, she came back to me. Ryota hurried to bring the boat closer to the ferry. Emily! Yeah, we could see her underwear. Okay, don't worry. I'll go save her, or maybe Finn can help out too. Any closer, and the small fishing boat might collide with the ferry. And here comes. Oh yeah, see? I dived into the sea. You okay, Emily? Calm down, calm down. You've gone through this training before. Whoa, don't put me under. I got you, calm down. I held on to Emily as we both began to sink. And something suddenly pushed us back to the surface. Finn. You know, Finn is... let me tell you this. Finn is the true hero of this visual novel. Seriously. She has... You know, Finn has like saved us so many times, you know, has helped us so many times on so many occasions. You know. He's the true hero of this visual novel. Finn, seriously, hands down. He's the true hero. Yeah. And this CG is amazing. Yeah. A grey triangular fin broke through the water. Nice! Yeah, see, now Finn's like, now, yeah, you didn't trust me earlier, now you see? You guys need to do better, Finn seemed to say. Yeah, you need to do better. I told you to trust me, now you see? You almost, you know, you almost let Emily go, you know? Thank goodness Hiroki managed to notice the ring. Whew. Emily, here you go, the ring. Might as well use this ring to propose to her. Right? I found it tangled in the outrigger canoe. I don't know. Look, your hair. Emily's hair was caught around the ring, which in turn had gotten stuck to the canoe. Oh, her hair! The long golden strands held on tight. Ah, that explains the gold threads and all that. It's from her hair. As if nothing could ever separate it. This is what you call fate. Destiny. Yeah, I thought so too, until Finn hinted to us. Then that's why I know there's hope right there. Yeah. Took the golden strands from the ring. Then took her hand. And then proposed to her. There we go! Yes! It's basically a proposal! I slipped it onto her ring finger. Where it fit perfectly. Emily was close to tears. Will you marry me, Emily? I love you, Emily. That won't change, no matter how far you go. I believe that now. Yeah. Believe it too, right? Even if you don't come back to me, I'll come back to you. I'll find you. I'll be waiting. Yeah. Oh, nice. The perfect scene. Wow, look at this. Emily and Hiroki together in the middle of the ocean, and then Ryota and Chisa looking on, and then some other people also looking on in another boat. And then Ryota's kind of like face palming, and Finn right there circling around Hiroki and Emily. Yeah, this is a great scene. Yeah, perfect. Alright. We held each other as our lips came together in a kiss. Nice. We could hear the applause and whistles from the ferry passengers and boat crew. The ferry staff had come out to rescue Emily and stop the plot. Nice. Yeah, this is why I call an adventure. This is why I call perfect adventure. Thank you, Chisa. As we kissed, I suddenly understood what Grandma had been trying to say. Yes, this is exactly what Grandma had been trying to say. There was always a chance that the treasure chest at the end of your adventure might be empty. But you couldn't let that ruin things. Yeah, don't give up on hope. That's the most important thing. You couldn't fear the empty treasure chest. Because beyond those empty chests, the true treasure awaited. Love was the greatest treasure. And that was exactly what her grandma, Hiroki's grandma and grandpa had experienced. I didn't know if that was true, but if I feared the adventure, Emily and I would have no future. Yeah, never fear. Love you, Emily. Daisuki desu, Emily. That brought us together. Emily and I. The ring and this summer of adventure on Ogasawara. Nice. Awesome! Wow. This is awesome. This is a perfect ending. This definitely makes Emily's route the true route of this visual novel. This is the route that truly represents the title of this visual novel, Adventure of a Lifetime. Yeah, it's definitely fits this visual novel perfectly. Because in Chisa's route was okay, was nice, but it didn't really perfectly envision the title Adventure of a Lifetime. Emily's route, on the other hand, really and perfectly resembles this. So I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with Emily's route. Chisa's route, clearly in this visual novel, Emily's route is the is clearly the strongest route of the two. It's clearly the more impactful, yeah, the route with a lot more impact than Chisa's route. So yeah, I really enjoyed Emily's route. It was awesome. Definitely, yeah, but not saying that I didn't enjoy Chisa's route. Chisa's route was also enjoyable in its own right, but I think Emily's route is what really captured the spirit of this visual novel, Adventure of a Lifetime. So I'm really impressed. Thank you for this. But we're not done yet. There's still the epilogue. So we're gonna skip these credits and let's go. So fast forward to I think maybe like 3 years later. Oh, we're back at the Ogasawara Islands. Oh wow, 9 years later. This is even more fast forward than Chisa's route. Chisa's route was like 3 years later, right? 3 years later when Hiroki and are in their university days. But now this is 9 years later, which means Hiroki and Emily are now adults. And that means, does that mean, summer had started in earnest. I'm pretty sure you know what that means. I was on the ferry headed to Chichijima in the Ogasawara Islands. There's Chichijima now. It's been so long. I held my fiancée closer to me. Fiancée indeed. Well, she looks a lot more beautiful than 9 years ago. Now as a beautiful lady, grown-up lady. Yeah, perfect. I wonder how Chisa looks 9 years later. Yeah, because we're gonna see Chisa too, right? The golden hair danced in the wind as she spoke. And there's the ring right there, sparkling. I wonder if it's the same ring that we put on her ring finger 9 years ago. Yeah, that last scene. Yeah, before the credits. Wow. Yeah, her dressed like this. The fantastic dress. Even more fantastic, yeah. Wow. I'm sure they're fine. Chisa's coming back to the island just to see you, she said. Oh, so Chisa also went her own separate ways. So she did follow her ambition just like she did in Chisa's route, which is to go out of the island, to university, I guess. So I think she basically did that. Now she's coming back to the island just to see her too. After high school, I had gone to culinary school. I achieved my first dream of becoming a chef, worked hard, and saved money. Now it was time for my second dream, opening a restaurant, probably Machiko's Cafe. That dream would soon be coming true too. Yeah, I will be taking over Grandma's place, Machiko's Cafe. Now it becomes Hiroki's Cafe. Grandma was doing fine, but she had closed up after that summer 9 years before. It was finally time to reopen. But, are you sure about this? Coming back to Ogasawara to live together with me? I mean, living in Ogasawara, it's in the middle of nowhere and can be a real pain.
ヒロ君、小笠原の海は私にとって第三の故郷なのよ。嫌なはずないじゃない。
Third home, yeah, she said that before. Now it has officially become her third home. Chisa would say something like, "You get this type sometimes, but come here, go diving, and never want to leave." But it was true. My grandfather was one of them. The problem was housing in Ogasawara was almost as bad as the center of Tokyo. But still better than Tokyo at least, right? Because Tokyo is quite, well, it's in the heart of heart of Japan, so it's like, can be quite suffocating depending on how you see it. There wasn't much land, development was restricted to protect the environment, there were few houses available.
ママもパパもいい考えだって言ってくれたし、落ち着いたら遊びに来るって。
Okay.
二人にとっても小笠原は思い出の島だしね。
It looks like pretty much her parents have made up, so that's great. Great, I can't wait to see them. Not see them, but see them. Emily's parents never got their divorce. thanks to their ring. After seeing the ring on their daughter's finger when she returned, they had a change of heart. Over the last 9 years, Emily had slowly rebuilt her relationship with her father. As far as I could tell, they got along better than most biological parents and children did. Hey, remember that time you jumped off the ferry? Yeah.
そんなこともあっ
You don't
た
have
か
to
し
be
ら。
embarrassed about it. It's a romantic moment. It's a very emotional moment. You really don't remember? And after all that trouble you caused.
昔の話よ。っていうか、あなただって
What?
悪いん
My
ですからね。
fault? What? That was a little crazy, but it's called living the adventure of our life. Yeah. When I laughed, Emily went red and glared at me. Yeah. After they got her out of the water, she got a stern talking to from the ship's captain. Some of the tourists had recorded the whole thing, so you could still find it on video sites. It became a kind of viral proposal. It's impressive. I'm sure it garnered a lot of views on YouTube, right?
ほんと、むちゃくちゃなことばかりしたわね。
Probably this is why called good memories. Probably it's about 1 million views. Yeah. That summer remains one of our proudest memories. Our most successful adventure. All the memories we make, we continue to carry those all throughout our lives. And someday, we would sit down with the little one Emily carried in her belly to share the memories.
ヒロ君、
Yes? I held my fiancée close as we sat at the coastline of Chichijima.
始まるね。私たちの冒険の第
Yeah,
2章が。
second chapter. I'm not sure how much of an adventure married life is going to be. Well, it'll still be an adventure.
あら、退屈な結婚生活なんて送るつもりはないわよ。
Of course not. I believe in you. You'll make it very interesting, just like Grandma and Grandpa did. Emily said with a coy smile.
人生はアドベンチャー。そうでしょ。
Yes,
ヒロ君。
人生はadventure. It certainly looked like I wouldn't be bored as long as I was with her. And too bad we didn't get to see Chisa 9 years later. So well, but hey, that's just a minor thing, but awesome. This is a great ending. Yeah, Emily's Route definitely captures the real spirit of this visual novel, and then we get a new background again. Yeah, this time the background of the islands in themselves. So yeah, that's it then. We have come to the end of this Let's Play of Adventure of a Lifetime. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, awesome. Especially Emily's Route. Yeah. So let me just say. Yeah. So like I said, yeah, I think the translators actually did a decent job in this visual novel. Seriously. There are a number of translation mishaps. Not say mishaps, but a lot of translation slips here and there, but nothing too major. Overall, it's understandable, readable, and I definitely enjoyed the story, especially Emily's Route. So it was really well done. Emily's Route was really well done. Like I said, it really captured the spirit of this visual novel, and some people when they first played this visual novel, they may think that Adventure of a Lifetime sounds like a generic title. But if you play through the whole visual novel from start to end, especially Emily's Route, you'll come to realize just exactly why the translators choose Adventure of a Lifetime as the title of this visual novel. Because I think this title, Adventure of a Lifetime, really fits this visual novel perfectly. It's a perfect title for this visual novel. Yeah, even though it doesn't, it's obviously it's not the translated title of the original Japanese title, which is like Sora to Umi ga Kureao Kanata. So it's something like the other side, like something to do with sea and the sky. Yeah. So like yeah, to the other side or something like that. But it doesn't really capture the true essence of this visual novel, the Japanese title. So Adventure of a Lifetime is the perfect title. So yeah, let me say once again. So once again, like I said, that's the end of this Let's Play. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed this playthrough. Yeah, but sad to say, we have come to an end, and there's maybe just one more thing I want to check out, which is like, what if I, don't favor any of the girls? Then what happens? I don't think there's anything significant, but I'm just gonna check it out. If it's worth a video, I might create it. If not, this will be the last episode of this Let's Play of Adventure of a Lifetime. So it's short, but I'm really impressed. It's short and sweet, and I think it really ended off. This story really ended off perfectly, especially Emily's route. And it's slightly longer than Emily's route. Was slightly longer than Chisa's route, but still impressive. Yeah, so yeah, that's it then. So once again, I'd like to thank all of you for watching, my Let's Play of Adventure of a Lifetime up to this far. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, let me say what's up next. So currently I'm playing MoeNovel Closet, and if you're interested in that, you might want to check that out. And now that I've finished my Let's Play of Adventure of a Lifetime, I'm going to resume playing If My Heart Had Wings, because yeah, as you have probably noticed, I have kind of paused my Let's Play of If My Heart Had Wings, just so I could focus on Adventure of a Lifetime and MoeNovel Closet. But now that I'm done with Adventure of a Lifetime, I'm going to go back to playing If My Heart Had Wings. So yeah, check that playthrough out. And then also, in the near future, there will be another visual novel that I will definitely be playing, which is Volume 5 of Crusader Phantom Trigger. That one is still quite a long way. It's still a long way to go, but yeah. Okay, so that's it then. So yeah, so check those. Check my other current playthrough, MoeNovel Closet, and my other playthroughs, past playthroughs if you haven't already. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe and check out all my Let's Play. So yeah, that's it then. I'll see you in another playthrough, yeah, whichever that may be. So next time,